Hi, this is Steve. I'm at the Hillsborough Concours again with my new friend Chandler here, and we're looking at this exceptional 1962 Oldsmobile Jetfire. So the Jetfire is a very unusual car to begin with. They didn't make very many. It's a 2-year only model. It's available only in a 2-door hardtop on the Cutlass frame style. And it's turbocharged. It has a little V8 with a turbo in it. And this one really caught my eye. First of all, it won Best of Class. And it's just a beautiful car. Not only is it a rare car, but this particular car has some very unusual options. So it's rare within rare in that it has a vinyl top, which is very unusual for a 62. Also, it's a 4-speed and it has factory air conditioning, which is really, really rare. And it's an unusual color scheme. And everything about this car is just really, really neat, Chandler. How long have you had this, and what made you go? What gravitated you to this car?
Yeah, well, this car has an interesting story with me. I managed a collection in Sacramento, California for the last 7 years. And the collection has since been dispersed after the owner passed away. But over 7 years, I grew to love this car in the collection. I became just obsessed with it. And my boss, who became my mentor and kind of like a grandfather figure to me, knew that. And he knew I would take care of it. So in his unfortunate passing, the car came to me as a gift, and he said, I know you'll always treasure it and take care of it. And I do. I'm here today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. That's a wonderful story. I know who you're talking about, too, and he was a very nice man.
Yes.
And we all miss him.
Yeah.
But
it was awesome.
Yeah. John White is a fantastic collector. He's been around for many, many, many years, had many, many fine cars, and really a nice man. And I'm so glad that you're now the custodian of this car.
Thank you. Yeah, it has such a special place in my heart for so many reasons.
What is the do you know the name of the color?
I don't. It's just a hunter green is what I call it. I don't know what Oldsmobile called it. I should know, but I don't. It's just so handsome with the champagne interior and the green top.
Yeah.
I never loved green cars until I fell in love with this car. So now when I see green cars, I'm like, oh, it's another green car, and I love them. But
can we take a look under the hood, Jim?
That's the best part.
Oh, great. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we are. Turbocharged, and then I'm going to step over here. Tell me a little bit about this engine here.
Yeah, so this was a very famous engine, turbo aside. It's an all-aluminum 215 V8.
Right.
And GM came out with this engine, I believe it was 61, and they used this engine for many, many years, but it lived on until the early 2000s with Rover. The Rover group bought this engine and continued to use it. But you take a kind of a revolutionary engine, and then you say, okay, well, how can we make it even more insane? Let's throw a turbocharger on it. So Garrett Air Research, an aviation technology company, developed the turbo for Oldsmobile. Rochester designed a specifically designed single barrel side draft carburetor to make it all work, and it did. It has a special lubrication cooling fluid. It's called turbo rocket fluid, and it's a water methanol injection system, and that's kind of what lubricates and cools the incoming charge into the intake.
Yeah, and I guess survival rate isn't high on these because a lot of people didn't understand them, didn't understand how to maintain them properly, and makes them a very rare car today. And then the other thing we were talking about earlier is these things on the hood here, the twin pieces of chrome, Jetfire only, along with the beautiful side trim, Jetfire only. Just a fun car to see.
For sure, yeah. The Jetfire, you took an F-85 and you jazzed it up and you put more gingerbread on it. And it had extra chrome, obviously something extra under the hood was their slogan from new. And they're very rare. I mean, the extinction rate is very high. The Oldsmobile registry has said, I think there's between 20 and 25 that they know of, so equipped with functioning turbos. But I think that number's growing slowly because people are starting to recognize these cars, and I've seen a few barn finds come out of the woodwork. Yeah, so it is good to see.
Yeah, this is just an exceptional example. I've seen everything looks authentic and correct. You even have quick looking battery on it and everything. It's so nice to see, and you've been all of your efforts were rewarded with the trophy. And I know John had beautiful cars, and he was a stickler for authenticity and beautiful cars, and just I'm really happy that you have this car.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so special to me to be recognized today first class. I didn't think that would happen. I mean, we have a great class here. It was a difficult playing field, but yeah, I'm thrilled. Very thankful.
Yeah, well, thanks for showing this marvelous car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and we'll catch you next time in the garage.